See, I don't have any complaints in this episode, but this episode, it's as much shonen as it gets, okay? It's a very shonen episode. It's like, okay, this guy's in trouble, he's got a power up all of a sudden. It's very shonen type. I understand that. And I will agree, this is a shonen series after all. So you would expect that kind of shit happening in a shonen series. But the way this was executed, the way the anime just showed us what a beauty this episode was. And especially, oh, I love the ending for this episode. I freaking loved it. You see, there are a few anime which just gives me straight up goosebumps when I watch the end of the episode and puts me on the edge of the seat, and I'm just there watching the episode and being like, oh shit, that was just damn good. And this was one of those just one of those episodes in any anime. Like, it just was one of those episodes where I just was on my edge of the seat all the time throughout all the episode, and at the end I got those goosebumps just because it's shonen stuff, okay? It's a very typical shonen thing to do. Like your main character's in trouble, give him a power up and he's gonna take down the antagonist. Very shonen thing to do. But the way it's executed is what I will say. I'll give 10 out of 10 for that, because it was executed so beautifully. Like, especially, you see this guy just rush in. You see Tanjiro rushing in and just getting his shit. Like, he's using his whatever dance style it is. And you see all that shit. You see the flames and everything. You see him cut into the thread and everything. And that's freaking fire, bruh. That's what I freaking love about a series which, in my opinion, has not done this in a long time, okay? I haven't been on Kimetsu. I have been on Edge of the Seat, but Kimetsu no Yaiba, it has never given me goosebumps so far. And this was one of those episodes where I just had to go and say, amazing job. Ufotable did an amazing job in this episode. The start of the episode was, obviously, we saw Zenitsu and the boar guy just be Inosuke. I know the guy's name, don't worry. But we see them just getting saved again and everything. Like, you see the start of the episode and everything. But bruh, this episode hit the heart right. Like, it just was so beautiful, especially when the ending started playing. You just hear the ending playing there, and I liked that. I liked how they ended this episode off. Perfect ending to the episode. 10 out of 10 ending to the episode. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I just have no other words to say, but I will talk more about the episodes, because I gotta talk about the stuff, the ideals that were thrown in this episode, because it's about a sibling bond and everything in this episode, because there are obviously two ideals clashing together. Somebody who wants a sibling who will always be there protecting him and everything. That's one guy. On the other end, Tanjiro. We got Tanjiro, who has an actual sibling bond and who actually cares about his sibling, while the other just wants, it's like a plaything to him. So that's basically what it is. This is a war between someone who just considers siblings just like, okay, you are a guy, a girl. I want you to be my sibling because you are strong, and I would like to mess with you. That's basically what the ideal of the kid was. And while Tanjiro, on the other end, has the actual ideal of what siblings are, because he actually cares for his siblings, and he actually wants to save his sibling from all the things. He actually wants to save Nezuko from all the suffering that she's going through. And I have to say, even Nezuko at the end of the episode, just when I saw her use the blood demon art, all of a sudden you see her speak, like, for the first time in a long time. You see her speak blood demon art, and I'm like, yo, I got out. I'm like, yo, that's just amazing. Like, yeah, I freaking love this episode. It was, I know I'm throwing a tantrum on this episode because it's an amazing episode, yes, and you know, but I love that. I love it. I just want to say that. I love this episode. It was definitely one of the best episodes of Kimetsu no Yaiba I've seen. And I don't know how many of this I said, and this is one of the best episodes I've seen in my life, because it just does hit all the spots right. It does do that. So yeah, freaking love that. And we also get a little backstory and not Zensu, but Tanjiro's mother and father. You see a little backstory on them, and you see Tanjiro like speaking. It feels like Tanjiro's father was also a demon slayer just because of the way he spoke about. Oh, you gotta take in the breathing and everything. And it's just a theory I have, but I feel like Tanjiro's father was also a demon slayer. That's just something I think so that is related, because what other reason would he know about the breeding techniques and everything? Now, obviously, I'm not saying that, oh, can't be any other reason, because there could be one, but I don't see any other valid reason for this series, at least, other than that being the case. So, that's just something I think personally. Uh, but yeah, let me know what you think about this episode of Demon Slayer or Kimetsu no Yaiba. And I'll see you guys in the next videos. Always, peace.